morning. I would like to pay my respects to the spirits of the land here after a 2 week break. Oh my gosh. Um, yeah, it was 2 weeks, guys. But here I am back. Thank you for all of your beautiful wishes and condolences. Our house is definitely different without the Dougal Meister hanging here. You know, there's still so much of him around, and yeah, we miss him deeply. So, let's hang on. Let me click the buttons because I feel like there's someone here. Although, maybe people just aren't. No, I do have three people here. Hello, hello. Um, oh, Deborah, how are you? Oh, hello, Claire, how are you? So, oh my gosh, ladies, we have got the new moon in Aquarius today. All right. So the moon moved into Aquarius. Good morning, Julie. Thank you so much. Hi, Janine. Thank you so much. Like, honestly, I was so touched by, all of the beautiful messages on my post. Hello, Heather. And you with the one with the guitar and him was so beautiful. Again, he was an extraordinary gentleman, was our Dukes. Got to 13, that was pretty good for a big dog. So, yeah, we are grateful and honored that he chose us. So, you know, that's life. All right. So, back to today. Because I could talk about it for ages. So, all right. So, the moon moved into Aquarius at 6:30 today, and we have this new moon in Aquarius. Now, like I said at the beginning, good morning, Louise. I've just had 2 weeks off. So now the sun conjunct Pluto was last Sunday. They are, oh my gosh, they absolutely are. That was my child, you know. So and the moon conjunct Pluto it is the most difficult day of the year by far. It's the most prickly. It's where the sun goes to the underworld, or Pluto, and that underworld energy, and that our battery, they meet. And I mean, obviously, Dougal has passed, and I've seen an extraordinary amount of people commenting on their grandparents passing. It's the day where death is in the limelight. The sun is shining its light on Pluto, the underworld. So, I mean, all in good timing. That was the day that he started to go downhill. He had the best couple of days. Oh my gosh. The kids came down. He was completely surrounded by love. Amy, my sister, was here. She was able to assist us to assist him, so um but in your own lives you may have been experiencing things that need to pass in your own life. So if you've been having prickly situations, or situations where there are old traumas coming out, or just things that need to die in your life. Again, the moon is in Aquarius. I am being quite blasé about it, but that's because I am standing back like a good Aquarian moon, or a good Aquarian energy. Stand back and observe the bigger picture. All right. I always say Aquarians are emotionally detached because they look at the humanity. They look at what's good for everyone. There is innovation and a different way of looking at things. So so what is it in your life that you need to think about differently? Because currently we have the moon at 1 degree of Aquarius, we have Mercury at 1 degree of Aquarius, and we have Pluto at 1 degree of Aquarius. So, what in your mind, all right, Mercury's in the middle there, what feeling that is connected to a thought that needs to transform? All right. Is there something that you have thought about for long enough? It needs to pass. You know, maybe, because Pluto brings up the truth of the matter, and Aquarian is quite like emotionally detached. Is there a thought that you can identify connected to a feeling that you're like, enough, enough? All right, I've had enough. Mercury conjunct Pluto. All right. you are able to connect in with that thought and then transform it into this new way of being. Okay, excuse me. So the moon is conjunct Mercury at 9 a.m. So basically now. And then the moon is conjunct Pluto at 10 a.m. All right, so just watch out for that building feeling, you know? All right, so now in the sky, the new moon, as I said earlier, is at 11:34 p.m. So so that's the moon conjunct the sun for the new moon, but the sun is conjunct Mercury. All right, it's coming up. Mercury's getting closer, so we're heading towards, you know, so okay, and also, oh, sorry, blah. Yesterday, Venus started her shadow. All right, now we're going to have Mercury and Venus retrograding in Aries and Pisces. So from this point on, things that are related to Venus, so love, money, values, think those sort of things that she's still in Pisces right now. We're going to revisit those. So that's just a side note. All right. So we're also coming up to that, our thoughts are coming into the light more. We're able to choose which ones we want to transform. So today I would sit in the thoughts and then do your new moon intentions tomorrow. All right? Because when the moon is growing in its new moon, gives it a little bit more uh, ability to grow and thrive. Right now, it is the full dark moon. All right. So sit in that space and just contemplate. All right. Like I said, it's a very unique moon, Mercury, Pluto exactly conjunct. That Mercury and Pluto is exactly conjunct at 6:52 a.m. So the moon moved into Aquarius at 6:30. Mercury hit Pluto at 6:50. So right now is a very type of time. So go with that. Where did I put the words? Because I didn't write them in my diary. I just wrote them from looking. All right. So you might be acutely aware of the finishing of a story and the potential of a new chapter building. This is a great time to step back and really observe what the truth of the matter is. No judgments, just facts. You have been steadily moving towards this direction for a while. All right, this is that Venus, Neptune, North Node. All right, the North Node's moving backwards towards Neptune, and Venus is moving towards that. And so you are feeling a subtle pull towards a destiny that feels right. Have faith that the universe knows what it's doing and completely has your best interests at heart. So think deeply about it today and write those new moon intentions tomorrow. All right. So I will remind you tomorrow as well. But yeah, let's have a card. And while I still chat about it, like even just that Venus conjunct Neptune and the North Node, there is some deep feels. Venus is exalted in Pisces. All right, she loves it. She's just, oh my God, she's adored. However, she does have those rose-colored glasses on, and especially moving towards Neptune. I think the emotional detachment of this Aquarian energy and the Pluto Mercury stuff might just give us the ability to take those glasses off, maybe spiritually connect in with what we're feeling again from a non judgmental point. All right, it's not about being all like, oh, it's more like, oh, it's a very moon, Mercury, Pluto. All right, yes, there's those other flavors in the background, but the big thing is this connecting in with the feeling, what is the thought, and how can I transform that? All right. So let's draw a card. So has everybody been having this Sun Pluto experience? Like I said, I had an amazing time at the conference. Oh my God, it was so good. And then came back to a very cathartic experience. you know, my whole world has changed. So, what in your life can you attribute this Sun Pluto to? This one. Oh my God. Wow. I've not had this one before. And if we have, I don't remember it. Look at that. Good morning, Kathy. Look. All right. Time to dance around the sun. Oh my God, that's awesome. With a griffin. Yay. All right, let's read that one. That is card number 37. If anybody wants to do the numbers. 37. Good morning, Amy. How are you? All right. The card we got, Amy, is time to dance around the sun. All right. Victory after hard work. Oh, yes. Celebration of achievements and having the advantage to win. All right. When it's time to dance around the sun, you can be sure of sweet victory in all your endeavors. Perhaps you're surprised at this sudden success. Don't be. You have worked hard to be here right now, learned many lessons and integrated their wisdom and finally chose the right action. It's true that you didn't do everything, all the work to get here, but the universe has been working on your behalf in the hidden realms for some time now to co-create your dreams and weave them into reality. How could you doubt this mystical, magical partnership with the divine? Yes, sometimes things take longer than you hope for, but keep acting on faith and trusting the form of your dreams will manifest in perfect ways and in perfect timing. Now is the time to celebrate your good fortune and share it with others. You are a beacon of hope for many to have the courage you have shown to. So, in so many ways, your success gives others hope. And isn't that a beautiful thing? Oh my God, that was so nice. Yeah, that is absolutely so true. You know, I was just talking about that Sun Pluto, and I think the Griffin really expresses that well. And yeah, just follow the sun. It's yeah, it's time. Yeah, it's definitely time. So keep working towards those dreams. Like I said, in this full dark moon experience and the moon Mercury Pluto, just sit in those feelings with a truthful emotional detachment. What are the facts? What are the things that you can choose to change? Because you can identify that Pluto Mercury. I'm not going to say it's hurts. It could be amazing riches. It could be, Pluto is also the Lord of riches. He gives he gives value when you work for it. All right. So there's lots of beautiful ways of looking at Pluto. But yeah, this new moon is going to be amazing. It's the first new moon in Aquarius with Pluto sitting there. Good morning, Kathy. So, it's definitely a time for you to sit in the fields and transform them for your future endeavors. There's that Aquarius. So, you've been moving towards this for a long time. So, grab onto them, think deeply, and then, I mean, look, if you want to do your New Moon intentions today, absolutely go for it. I, like I said, personally, I'm going to wait until tomorrow morning so I can just sit in the darkness and feel and think today. So, so yeah. But anyway, I've got a reading at 9. And so also, guys, I'm not sure what's going on with my job. So I am now trying to move into full-time astrologer mode. So if you want a reading, reach out because that's what I'm doing. So yeah, definitely moving back into my complete business space. So if you know anyone that wants a reading or if you want a reading, I've got many different levels of availability for you. So, I know it's tight for everyone. So, you can have a quick one or a long one, blah, blah. Anyway, that's me. Mwah. Love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow morning. Good morning, Alicia, and goodbye, Alicia.